Hi, I'm Steve Dew and welcome back to this Assess Progress video. This video is to look at what happens during one of the comparative judgment sessions, particularly if you're an admin. So we go in as usual, log into our admin account. This session we're going to look again at this Year 6 formal letter we've been concentrating on with Assess Progress. I can see this time that 69% of the global session has been completed. So we're very nearly there, and just a little bit of history on this. We're now about 5 days into our 7-day turnaround in terms of judges having a look at the session. As an admin, this is my admin account that I'll be looking at. I've got 13 rounds, and I manually set that in one of our other videos to take into account workload for staff. I can see that 51 judges have accepted the account. 2 judges are pending. This means that they've not assessed before with us, not taken part in a session, and so we're waiting for them to log into and create their own account. These judges have previously created their own account, so we're going to click on the pending judges. This is a list of all my judges. The pending judges, those that haven't made the account, are going to have one of these little email letters. I just need to press that, and that will be a reminder email goes off to those judges to create their account. I didn't set any item feedback, so I've not got any of that here, but for our secondary schools and for our A-level work, we sometimes put on item feedback, and I can see a list of the judges' feedback to each of the sessions. This is my judge progress, so I can see all those judges that have already completed their sessions or how far through. Great thing about using our own compare is that you can stop and start sessions and come back to them at different times. These judges I've all done that. This session has been stopped. This session has been stopped. So I might encourage them by sending them an email later on. And then I can see a list of these judges here that haven't yet started their session. So as an admin, you need to think about how you might want to get in touch with those. You can use the email in the email system within Compare to send them an email to remind them that they need to complete their judging. These are the judges that judgments that have taken place. So quickly go through that, and then I'll look at the reports in here. Now we set 13 rounds into the session, which means that each piece of work is going to be seen 13 times, and we'll look at the impact of that in our show reports. So as we click on that, this is a live session. It's currently taking place. So my administration page is currently looking for the information. It's going to produce those there, and you can see currently in round 9 the reliability is 0.79. Now I've got a decision to make here, because that is reliable enough. Usual GCSEs for comparison when looking at rubrics is around about 0.6 in terms of reliability, and 1 is the highest reliability, where everybody agrees with everybody else for every single judgment. We've got thousands of judgments happening in this session, so I could choose to end the session here. And if I just look at what happened in round 8, you'll see 0.78, still quite high. 0.78 again after only 7 rounds, 0.77. Even after round 5, before the algorithm starts to take place and starts to pair more effectively those pairs of scripts together, we're still at 0.4. So really reliable in terms of the results we're getting from the different judges. I'm going to let the session run on. We've got another 2 days, because you can see as I move this, if you look at the scripts that are shown underneath, that they do change around per session. Now, as you get used to being an admin and as you get used to following this sort of process through, they don't change that much, maybe 1 or 2 places, but I think we're going to go for a better level of reliability, and we can also look at some of the parameter values, and I'll explain those in another video. So go back into my sessions, managing the session, look at the reports on here. I've got 13 left. This is where I can either choose to pause the session or end the session. I'm happy with the reliability, which we could end the session here and be happy that we've got really good account of the quality of the writing from the children. But I'm going to let it run on, but by all means use that to end the session and reduce the amount of workload. That concludes the session on administration view during the middle of a session. Our next video, please subscribe.